Like, I'm not allowed to go, right?
Iranian people chanting death to America.
Like from what I've heard, probably not.
Associating it with war.
They want to live over here.
I love.
اسمت چیه؟
My name is Thais. My name is Maya.
My name's Alicia. I am from New York, New York.
Well, I'm from Maryland.
My name is Josh. I'm from Washington, D.C.
My name is Angela, and I'm from Connecticut.
My name is Natalia, and I'm from New York.
آیا در مورد ایران اطلاعاتی داری؟
Yes. I feel like growing up in the U.S., just educationally, we're associating it with war.
Yeah, I would also agree. I mean, I don't know much about Iran, but I would definitely say that mostly associate it with war.
I know the food. I have some friends from there, but otherwise not so much. And I know the current situation.
Iran, yeah. I used to write reports about the Iranian people chanting death to America, but it seemed almost like a theocracy, like that's where you were raised to do that. You know, even though Iranian has the highest rate of no cosmetic surgery, they aspire to have a face like Michael Jackson's because American pop culture is that significant worldwide and that powerful to move hearts and minds.
I don't really know much, for to be honest. I don't.
I have. I know that it's a country in the Middle East that borders Turkey and Iraq and a number of other places. And yeah, it's a Muslim country and has good food.
آیا قبلا غذای ایرانی خوردی؟
I think I had Persian food once. It was like a lamb or something. It was pretty good.
I've tried sabzi and I've tried a number of dishes. I can't remember a number of the names. But yeah, Iranians have great food.
Food's great. I love khubide. Yeah.
آیا به نظر تو ایران کشور امنیه؟
From what I've seen on social media, I don't think it is like super safe right now, no. Yeah, I agree.
I do feel like from what I've heard, probably not.
Yep, I agree.
No, I don't really think the United States is a safe country anymore, but I certainly wouldn't want to be in Iran either because different parts of different countries like Morocco or some Middle Eastern countries are more orthodox with their religion than others. Face coverings for me, no in America and no anywhere. People should have a free face. People should be able to express themselves, do what they feel like wearing today. I remember in Afghanistan, which is not all the same kind of religion, but we see little kids women getting their ankles chopped off for showing too much ankle. I think we should not be a theocracy either.
I'm not allowed to go, right? I mean, as a tourist from the U.S., it's pretty hard for me to even get a visa. So, hard for me to know. I mean, but in general, I'd say it's probably safe.
فکر می‌کنی ایرانی‌ها در مورد آمریکایی‌ها چه فکری می‌کنند؟
I think that there's probably a multitude of views from the Iranian people towards Americans. Some people probably have issues with the American government's policy towards Iran, but hopefully they view Americans as people, just like anybody else. Just like, hopefully that's how most Americans should view Iranians.
The natural instinct of the human spirit is to be free, but there's also the government propaganda, just like our divisive government propaganda, which wants to entice you to hate. Depending on the iron curtain of the government, you might not have much more options. You have to fall in line or you die or you go to jail or you don't eat, you don't leave your house.
Well, she said that y'all said death to America, so I'm guessing that's what they think of Americans. But what I do know is that a lot of people sacrifice their lives to come over here just to be in America. So I don't know what they think, but I wouldn't be surprised if they want to live over here.
فکر می‌کنی اکثریت ایرانی‌ها از آمریکایی‌ها خوششون میاد؟
I think probably there's a lot of ignorance about Iran in the United States. So for that reason, probably negatively.
آیا به عنوان یک آمریکایی دوست داری دو کشور ایران و آمریکا رابطه خوبی داشته باشند؟
Sure, I would love that. I mean, you know, the Iranian populace is incredibly educated and sophisticated and, you know, I think we share a lot of things in common between our two peoples and I'd love for us to have better relations.
دین ایرانی‌ها چیه و آیا فکر می‌کنی آدمای مذهبی هستند؟
They are Muslim, or the country is a Muslim country. I think that I'm sure a lot of people there are religious, but it's also kind of encouraged to be Muslim there, so you don't really know who feels what.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a religious country.
There's people who are kind of confined to their religion, even if they don't want to be. but the freedom of thought and the freedom of choice, I'm not sure to the extent you have it in Iran, based on all the content I've seen coming out of Iran. Yes. And I think that to the extent that would be good, because we need the family structure, we need the belief in God, but we don't need some of the orthodoxy, you know, like not being able to show your hair. If you want to show your hair, you should be able to. If you don't, that's good.
ایرانی هایی که دیدی چطور آدمایی بودن؟
They were proud to be, you know, Persian. They were proud to have their culture. They celebrated their culture a lot at home, but they also blended into like the society very well.
آیا ممکنه به ایران سفر کنی؟
No. I mean, I would like to, but I mean, you're asking someone who hasn't left the United States yet. I probably want to go to Japan, Europe, before Iran, considering they've chanted death to America many, many times. That doesn't seem like a safe place for an American.
If they figure out their political situation, yes, I'm sure they have like amazing things to see over there, but as of now, no, because I don't want to support, you know, things I don't support.
I feel like I wouldn't necessarily be opposed. It's just something that with all travel I'd like to do my research.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm sure it's a beautiful country and I definitely would research before going.
I mean, if I was allowed to, I would definitely consider it for travel. I've heard Tehran is like a really cool city, and Iranian culture is, you know, very interesting and old and interesting, and sure, why not? You guys just have one of the oldest civilizations in the world, you know, I mean, all the way back, you know, pre-Roman times, you know, the Iranian empires that have, you know, been based there have, you know, dominated that part of the world, and, you know, so there's just a lot of history and good food and beautiful country and all of that.
آیا پیامی برای مردم ایران داری؟
USA is the greatest place in the world, and come over here. If you like it over there, that's cool, but all that death to America stuff, don't come over here with that. But you could come over here and be chill.
And we've all been given our religions, our inherited beliefs that divide us. We're all more the same.
You know, the U.S. Is a country that is a lot like you, and we do not have to be enemies at all, and I think a lot of Americans wish that we got along.
لطفا سابسکرایب و لایک کنید.